Thank you. Thank you. The Lord is good. "25 years ago in the United States, there was a social revolution. Southern California became one of the centers, especially Laguna Beach, what was commonly called the hippie movement. And the Lord was gracious and allowed us to begin to communicate to these young people. And so it was not at all uncommon to see barefoot, long-haired kids around the church, beards, granny glasses, the whole scene. And I can remember still very clearly one Monday that 4 fellows came in, typical, with the beards, long hair, and all. And they introduced themselves. They said, "We just accepted the Lord here at Calvary a couple of weeks ago. We're rock musicians. We have a group. And the Lord has been giving us some music. And we wondered if we could share the music with the church." 2 weeks into the Lord, I didn't know what kind of music it was. And so I said, "Could you sort of give me an audition?" And they said yes, and they went out to their van and got their guitars and all, and their bass came back in. And they started to sing. As I was sitting there on the steps of the platform, I remember it still very clearly. As they started to sing, it touched a responsive chord in my heart. I began to weep. The music was absolutely beautiful. It was an expression of a fresh experience with Jesus Christ. I said, "Oh, yes, you can share with the church. Monday night we have a youth night. Why don't you share? The kids will love it." They said, "Well, one of our members is doing weekends in jail on a marijuana rap. But he gets out at 5 o'clock, so we can probably do it, you know." Their music began a musical revolution. A musical revolution that we thank God has touched the main church body. A whole new dimension of worship of the Lord in music. I said, "What do you call yourself?" They said, "Well, we're known as the love song in the world, and it sounds like a good name for a Christian rock group." They inspired the Way, the Gentle Faith, the Mustard Seed Faith, the Children of the Day. I mean, we started having groups all over the place as their music inspired other young people to write and to share music. Then they began to go around the country. It was sort of, have a guitar, we'll travel. And all they needed was, they had their vans, and all they needed was a box of oats and some raisins, and they were ready to go. The problem was, a lot of times they would get to a place and they would play and share and all, and then the pastor would say, "God bless you guys, here's $1, you know." And so they didn't have money to get from place to place many times. So we felt that this music needs to be spread. We'll start recording it, and then the profits of the Maranatha music will be put right back to the musicians to help them to get around the country and to share the music. At least they can take a box of albums in their van and they can sell the music, and if the churches don't give them anything, they can sell their music and have enough money to get to their next gig. And so that's where Maranatha music was born, out of a ministry. It was for those in the ministry, to help them to be supported so that they could share with the world that which God had put in their hearts. Songs of love, songs of praise, songs of thanksgiving. And that was the birth. But it was a new revolution, a revolution of Christian music that continues to bless people to the present day. Looking forward to just a time of worshiping the Lord together with you tonight as the musicians share with us that which God has put in their hearts. God bless you.